Hi, welcome to the presentation of time management. There are times when there is a lot of stress and it will be difficult to keep track of all that has to be done. And managing your time to be able to finish it will be a great challenge. That is why it is important to be aware of your time and how you spend the day. Be aware that you're working towards a particular goal, that you have to put effort and energy in whatever you're doing. At the end, it will be very rewarding when you reach your goals. It is not always easy to have a good management of your time. Imagine how it is for young people. As adults, sometimes we have to teach them how to make good use of it and to remind them what the benefits are. Remember, we are here to give some tips and help you on the way. Nothing is written in stone. You have to find out what works best for you. When we're talking about managing your time, we're talking about the time management problems. These are the problems that you have before you learn how to handle your time and how to achieve what you want to achieve. This can consist of the lack of goal setting, procrastination, poor organizational skills, low need for achievement, anxiety, and low self esteem. When you master your time, it means that you learn how to prioritize, goal setting, make good decision, eliminate what you need to eliminate to not be disturbing you to reach your goals, and efficient use of study time. The effective use of a study session or a work time period means that you know how to set your scene, concentrate and stay focused on the task at hand, and reward yourself at the end. The positive aspect of good time management is when you're able to manage your time properly. You can get more things done during the day and or week. You can have better communication with others because you know the progress of your work and what all have to be done or is already done. Other people will trust you more because they can see you're on top of your game and you do what you have to do. And one of the most important thing is that you do not have stress about the work that you still have to do because you know you're on schedule and prepared. It is important to set goals for what you would like to accomplish. Based on these goals, you will be able to set up your task list, your to-do list, and you have an idea how long it will take for you to reach your goals. It's always good to check up on your goals in between to see if you're on your way to reach the goals or if you have to amend certain things for you to be able to reach your goals at the end. Some examples of goals are on May the 8th, I have to have the project finished and handed in to the boss. On April the 1st, I will do my math test and pass it with 65% or higher. For this coming weekend, I will have the yard cleaned and planted. It is good to write the goals based on the SMART method. They have to be realistic and set up for the situation that you want to reach. The goals, you have to write them in such a way that you know that you're able to accomplish them. They can be for small tasks but also for big tasks. They can take up to 2 days but also a year or longer. When the goals are for longer period of time, you will have to break them down in sub goals so it is more manageable, and every time when you reach a sub goal due to good time management, you will be feeling very satisfactory. For each goal, you will write a task list of what all have to be done to accomplish this goal. For example, for the project, the different tasks are meeting with stakeholders, progress report, and who does do what to be able to finish the report. Finishing the project has priority over cleaning the yard, for example. So you will focus on that first, and there will most of your time will go to, and then after you will focus on the yard. Or you will work each day 3 hours on the project, and then Saturday afternoon you will clean the yard. Always do the most important first. After you finish with your task list, It's time to do your to-do list. A to-do list, you can do it at the beginning of your day or at the end of the day. It can be every day or every other day. On a to-do list, you will write everything that you will do for that day to accomplish your task and reach a little bit closer to your goals. For example, for a to-do list, you will write down that you will go to your class, you will ask the teacher questions about the sums that you have been working on the day before. For the finishing the project on a to-do list, you can do that. You will have a meeting at a particular time to ask more questions and or to get information from one of the stakeholders. And then after that, you will write a progress report that have to be handed in the next day at 9 o'clock in the morning. On a to-do list, make sure that everything that you want to do during that day is on the list. And then at the end of the day, you can take them off what you have done or what you didn't do, and you know what have to be set for the next day. A work schedule or a study schedule, you set it up for the week so you can keep track of everything that you have to do. When working a 9 to 5 job, you have to know for yourself. Are you a morning person? Then you will make sure the tasks that have priority that they are first thing in the morning. If you're an afternoon person and energetic in the afternoon, then it is best to have the work with a high priority in the afternoon. The other tasks that you have to do that are not priority, you can schedule them when you are less energetic. Make sure to have some breaks in between to relax yourself and your mind by walking a little bit to stretch the limbs and or to get some food in the body. If there are any other work and or chores you need to do or any appointments besides the main task, make sure to have them on your list as well. Multitasking has been something big where it is claimed that you get more done. But is it really so? Are you getting more done? Or are you spending time on different things at the same time and at the end you didn't finish any of the tasks? For a lot of us, it is best to do one task at a time. Finish that task and then go to a next one. Otherwise, it will take much more time to finish the task than was actually intended. We often do like to look for things to keep us from finishing the task we have to do. We always look for distractions and then at the end wondering what it is that kept us so long from finishing our task. It isn't always easy to stick to the task because there are so much things to do. To be able to focus on a task, it is best to put all the distractions away. Be honest with yourself and recognize the things that normally does distract you and try to find solutions for them. Too much distraction plus task not finished is a lot of stress. Often we just use these distractions for us to put things aside and not to do what we have to do. And they will keep on lingering around without being done. Especially important tests that have a priority, it is best to do them immediately. If you have to put alarms to remind you that it's time for a particular task, then you do that. If you need to put sticky notes to your mirror or fridge to remind you, you do that. Look for things that will help you to go on and do the task. Make sure you get enough sleep so you can't use being sleepy as an excuse. And make sure to have your schedules set up. Task lists, to-do lists, and schedules are here to help and assist you with accomplishing the goals that you want to reach. We have to remember that schedules can be changed when things happening in life. We have to be able to take a good look at them and see if it's working and or if anything has to be done or changed in the better. Mindful elevation is here to serve you in your times of need. Let our experienced life coach support and guide you with time management techniques and strategies to cope with the daily pressures of life. Sharpen your personal skills, become consciously aware of your talents, and achieve meaningful life goals. At Mindful Elevation, we are prepared to go the extra mile for our clients. You can contact us at our Mindful Elevation Facebook or our website, which is www.mindful-elevation.com. It is better to prevent than having to be in stress at the end.